Hello, I'm Cody McGee, and I'm here today to help you become a better public speaker. The ability to communicate hyper efficiently and galvanize based on the information received is the foundation of the strength of the human race. While this ability is what separates us from other animals, ironically enough, approximately 74% of people are uncomfortable with public speaking. Performing well with the task of public speaking is not as impossible as almost 3 out of 4 people might think it is. There are skills that you can learn to equip yourself with the knowledge to deliver an effective speech. Today, I will be providing you with just a few of them so that your public speaking skills may improve, even if only marginally. It is necessary that people be comfortable with public speaking, since there will almost inevitably be a time when one must do so during their life. In our case, we can expect many speeches to come in the near future, not only in this course, but throughout the remainder of our education. Hopefully, I can provide you with some tips that will make your academic career run a little bit smoother. I've done some research and found commonalities between experts that ensure their information is helpful and will provide you with some of the most important factors to public speaking. The first point is to utilize your voice expressively and meaningfully. The second point is to do the same with your body. Use it expressively and meaningfully. And lastly, you need to engage with your audience as though you were having a conversation. Now let's go ahead and get started with the first point I would like you to work on. Using your voice expressively and meaningfully. What I mean by meaningfully is that your words need to be important, so avoid using filler words such as and like. Now surely there will be slip-ups, as filler words are actually very prevalent in our daily vocabulary, but it is crucial to keep these stutter steps to a minimum. Also, you need to enunciate your words clearly and precisely. It is important to articulate your words so that your audience understands you. It doesn't matter if I get up here and tell you the cure for cancer if you don't understand what I'm saying. A good way to monitor the precision of your speech is to slow down your talking pace. We're used to doing everything fast. Got to get through this conversation fast so I can get on to the next. But when giving a speech, it is important to slow down and make sure you are heard and understood. Also, avoid using jargon or slang that removes you from your audience. When a doctor explains something to you, they don't break down every biological fact about why and how it is happening. They keep it simple and use layman terms for the most part. Another thing, you need to utilize different speeds and inflections in your voice to make your speaking vibrant and fluid. If I were to sit here and talk monotone like this and just spout ideas at you, that wouldn't be very engaging now, would it? So be sure that your voice goes through peaks and valleys when you're delivering your speech. This will help to keep your audience actively listening. Now moving along, it is also important for you to monitor and control your body language. Use your body expressively and meaningfully. If you want your audience to be interested in your topic, you should start with looking excited about it yourself. If you have a stage, then be sure to use it. Walk back and forth. During certain parts, stop where it is fit to do so. When you speak, use natural hand motions that are appropriate in a professional setting. This distinction between natural and natural for a professional setting are important, as I'm sure that there are some mannerisms that you are conscious about correcting when you are placed in a professional setting. But speaking with your body as well as with your voice will add a layer of depth to your personal engagement, and that can be reciprocated by your audience. While it is important to move, avoid distracting movements or movements that do not contribute to what you are saying. This does not include expressive hand or facial movements that are appropriate, but it is necessary to know where the line is for too much movement, as it can be somewhat distracting. Simply use natural gestures that enhance your words. And for my final tip, you need to be aware of who your audience is and how you are speaking to them. In most scenarios, it would be beneficial for you to engage with your audience as though you were having a conversation with them. Be sure to make plenty of natural eye contact. While you may not notice, eye contact is very natural and common in everyday conversations. So when all eyes are on you, it becomes even more noticeable when yours aren't on anybody. Avoid looking down at the ground or constantly looking around the room. Instead, pick a center point in the room that you can think of as your home base. This is going to be your main point. But every few seconds, leave that main point and scan the room with your eyes, making eye contact with those in the room. Also, focus on communicating in a way that feels natural. Be sure to say what you intend to and share your ideas. While you should have rehearsed your speech thoroughly and have already mapped everything out, you suddenly have a thought while you're presenting and you feel, wow, this will make my speech that much better if I say it. Feel free to say it if you are capable, that is. You need to be sure that you're only speaking within your level. Improv is always welcome for speakers that are appropriate at that skill level. Also, avoid blankly reading your presentation. This goes along with the first 2 points, but in a slightly different sense. Don't feel the need to be especially animated while giving your speech. It is important that you be calm, natural, and relatable. This will surely garner your audience's attention. Be sure to utilize an appropriate volume and tone. When speaking in one-on-one scenario or with a small group, there are still many people who have trouble finding an appropriate volume to speak at. When presenting, it is pivotal that you project your voice. As I said before, it does not matter what you say if no one can even hear it. In summation, communication is an infinitely valuable skill that, when mastered, can unlock doors you never thought imaginable. Although public speaking may seem intimidating, there is genuinely nothing to fear. With thorough preparation and practice, the limitation of fear will be removed and will pave a path towards success. Just remember our 3 skills. Utilize your voice in an expressive and meaningful manner. Do the same with your body, and communicate with your audience as though you were having a conversation. Employing these 3 tips will surely improve your public speaking abilities by leaps and bounds. Thank you for your time.